Hey beauties, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Riri, and I love starting new series. I am getting ready to start a series. This is going to be the first, and it will last the entire year. I'm kind of nervous, okay, because some of y'all are pros at this, all right? But I decided for 2020 to really challenge myself and pan at least 20 products in 2020. If you're unfamiliar with panning or project panning, I'm going to link my friend, no offense to anybody else, I love you all, but I'm going to link my friend KAILEE WESLEY down below. Go check some of her videos out. But basically, it's really trying to use up and hit pan in the products that you have and already, have and own. I sometimes say that I'm not a good panner, or like I'll mess with KAILEE and I'm like, I'm so jealous because you're so good. She is incredible. But then I will go through a product, and when I do hit pan, I'm like, wait a minute, I really do go through things maybe faster than I realize. So I really wanted to kind of hone in on that. Hone, is that a word? E.T. hone home. Hone in on that. And this series is going to be called Maybe I Am a Panner. It is going to be my Project Pan 20 in 20. So I'm going to go through very quickly the 20 products that I plan on panning. That's hard to say. And then I also have some kind of honorable mentions, just because they're very new products. So I am going to start from the beginning of the face and kind of move forward. I did not include primers only because I really pretty much go through them super, super quick. And I kind of use the same ones over and over again. I don't feel like I really have a problem buying when I don't really need primers, if that makes sense. I will, though, monthly update you guys, and if I have gone through a lippy, I don't have lippies here either other than a couple Ols, I will update you, and kind of as I'm updating on my 20 in 20, I will show my honorable mentions and kind of say, hey, I went through this lipstick, this liner, this brow products, whatever. These are kind of the core products, if you will. So first up is two different foundations. I would love to, and I think I'm probably going to be through this sooner than later. It is my ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. I am in the shade Light 7W. And then also my Juvia's Place I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation. This is the shade Capri. So I definitely want to completely empty these. They are now pretty much my holy grails. I'm living for them, loving them a whole lot. Unless I find something I love more, and I will incorporate that, but my plan is to pan both of these in 2020. Next up, I would like to, and I'm just going to put this because it's beside that, I definitely want to get through this entire bottle, which I'm sure I will, but I'm going to get through my Hyaluronic Acid Pretty Fresh Setting Mist from ColourPop as well. And I would like to, if it's going to happen, I would like to also do my Pixie because it's kind of pretty low, so I think I'm going to stick this with this as well. Next up is going to be concealers. I want to completely pan my Naked Skin by Urban Decay, and I also forgot to set out my Morphe. And my Morphe. This one I use for under eye brightening, and this one I use is actual skin tone. I use this one for my little friends that were not invited to my parties, So I plan on completely panning these, and yeah, so I'm definitely trying. No, I'm not trying. I'm not going to buy any unless I need some. So I'm going to pan both of these in 2020. I also have recently discovered that I love eye primer. Never in a million years thought those words would come out of my mouth, because I had tried like the Urban Decay Primer Potion and things like that many years ago and did not really have the success. I don't know if my skin has since changed or eyeshadow products have since changed, but I would like to pan this entire tube of the Marc Jacobs Undercover Perfecting Coconut Eye Primer. And then we're going to move on to our Hourglass palette. I'm going to hopefully, I think I will, pan the entire palette, which is what my goal is. And what I'm going to do, because I have other blush, bronzer, highlight, is one time when I do my makeup, I'm digging in here. The next time when I do my makeup, I will dig into a different one, respectively, bronzer, contour, etc. So I plan on panning this bad boy in 2020. Next up are bronzers. I chose one matte bronzer that I'm obsessed with, and one like more satiny, glowy bronzer. This is the Morphe Glamour Bronze in Megastar. And I already made a decent dent in it over the summertime. You can start to see that this area right in here is not as lined as these. And I love this bronzer a whole lot, especially in the summertime. Stunning, 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 stunning. And then, of course, my Too Faced Chocolate Gold Soleil. This has also been around the block, and you can start to obviously see that I'm gaining a little bit of ground here. So those are my 2 bronzers. My 2 blushes are, of course, my Serafina blush by Juvia's Place. I absolutely love this blush so much, especially for summertime. So I think I'm really going to dig in here in summertime. It is this beautiful terracotta peachy shade with the slightest, not necessarily a glow, but more of a satin finish on the skin. And then a newfound love that y'all, I need 100 million more of these because it's fan-fucking-tastic. It's beautiful. It's what I have on today. I'm obsessed with it. And the products I'm mentioning today, I do have these products on my face. But this is the Ciate London Date Night little blush. And again, it's kind of that more mauve-y tone. And then it has a beautiful, oh my God, look how stunning that is. Let me just put some on right now. It has this beautiful luminescence to it, just a little bit of a glow. Not too much, but oh my God, it's absolutely beautiful. So those are my 2 blushes aside from my Hourglass palette. My 2 highlights, which technically should be 3 because I really want to go through my All of the Lights by Ofra, but that is put up, so I don't have it out right now. But my additional highlights aside from the Hourglass are my Benefit Cookie. I have used this pretty much nonstop since I got it. It is the most beautiful, blinding, amazing, stunning, juicy, delicious highlight. And another new love for me is this ColourPop, the Pressed Illuminator in Champagne Bubbles. Very reminiscent of Marc Jacobs products. The only thing is it doesn't have like the bottom piece for you to like put your nails in here or your, to get it open. So it's a little bit hard for me to open. Maybe I'm just dumb. It's a possibility. But she's a little hard to open. So that is what it looks like. And already, I've only had this for a few days. Already, I'm really getting in here. It is absolutely stunning. And it is one of the most beautiful smelling, can't believe I'm saying that either, the most beautiful smelling cosmetic type products I've ever used. I can't even explain it. It almost is like just like a very light perfume, but it has like a champagne-y, like it smells like Champagne Toast Bath & Body Works candle. So I'm going to just pop some of this on just so you guys can see how mother effing stunning. Like, oh, I love it. I love it so much. And it's a freaking humongous pan. It has a beautiful brush that came with it. Absolutely stunning. Let's do Cookie on this side. So yeah, these are going to be my highlights for the year. I'm sorry if you hear a vehicle outside. They are working on the car there. I mean, guys, look how slick that is. My God. Oh, it's beautiful. It is so, so beautiful. So those are my highlighters. I'm going to go into my few powders that I want to use, and then we're going to hop into palettes. So I picked 3, not just 2. So technically I think I have 21 products. But the Gigi Gorgeous, she's going to be gone very soon. This is the Gigi Gorgeous Turnt Touch Up Powder. And it is just a beautiful, very light. I consider it more banana. I feel like it's a little more yellow than like a translucent powder. And I don't think you're going to be able to tell because of the lighting, but I'm already like in there. Like it's already, hopefully you can tell. But I've already used the shit out of it. Sincerely, one of the most beautiful, most finely milled silk-like textures of a powder I've ever felt. I will be repurchasing this when these are gone. And I'm trying my hardest to not go repurchase this when I'm out of this because it's stunning. Also, my OG Ride or Die, I've been using this for years and just hit pan on it like last week. It is my NYX HD Finishing Powder. This is the shade Banana. But this isn't one of those weird banana, and you can see I already hit pan, so I think she's going to go like a breeze as well. Also, very, very soft. Doesn't give you any flashback or anything like that. Really blurs the pores. I use this underneath my eyes. This is not one of those banana powders that changes under your eyes and makes you look sallow or like you got jaundice, okay? Because let's be real, some banana powders, especially if you have very fair skin, like very fair to very light skin, can make you look just very weird underneath. Very jaundicey. That's the easiest way I could say it. They really darken and deepen and make the under eyes look more sallow. Whereas this really lifts and brightens the under eye. I will show you. And then I will just dust it away. So you can see the difference here. It's already smoothed it, blurred it out, but it's not garish looking. It looks so beautiful, and I mean, I love it. I love this stuff, and it's like less than $10. Phenomenal product. And then, of course, my Becca. I am already over half done with this. I'm very proud of myself because it's the first loose powder I've ever been able to use. It is the Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder, and I will 100% be purchasing all 3 of these products again once I, of course, run out. Now, my palettes. I had a really hard time with this because I love so many, but then I realized, let me break it down kind of into seasons and what I will use in the duration of this 12-month time frame. So I had to, of course, go with my 2019 top pick, the Urban Decay Naked Honey palette. And I've already used it multiple times. I am obsessed with it. I love it. The quality is there. The staying power is there. It does not blend out into nothingness. It stays all day. It blends beautifully. Does not get muddy or anything like that. I fucking love this palette. So this is one of the palettes I will be panning. And my kind of definition for me for panning is I would like to get through half the palette, meaning get to pan in half of the palette. I don't know that I will go through every single palette in its entirety, you know what I mean, hit pan on every single shade, only because there are certain shades and certain palettes that I don't necessarily like as much, and also in this next 12 months, I'm sure other palettes are going to come out. Next up is what I have on my eyes today. I just used the soft brown and then went over it with the little shimmery shade. I will show you. It is the Dose of Colors Desi and Katie Friendcation palette, also new to me. And one that, since I've used it and discovered it in my first impression, I don't know if you'll see that first or this, I love it. And I've used it multiple times since then. It is absolutely stunning. I have today just this neutrally kind of brown shade right here. Actually, it's slightly more warm. And then this really pretty shade right here. This is more of like a topper, if you will. But look how wet and like glass-like that looks. It is absolutely stunning. And that is what I have right here in the inner part of my eyes. It is also really beautiful just on top of any shadow. Like it's stunning. So I really love this palette a whole lot. I did notice that with this one, the color shifting one, if I sweat a whole lot or anything like that, it does kind of break apart just a little bit. Aside from that though, stunning, absolutely beautiful quality. They last all day on the lids, especially the mattes. The mattes are fucking perfection. But I love this palette. Again, I hope to hit at least half pan in this palette. Next up, another one of my babies that I fell in love with like towards the end of 2019, but I love it. Again, I have used it and used it and used it. And I honestly think I could probably pan this entire palette aside from maybe Dwala's and Zam, just because I don't use kind of those heavier, more glittery glitters, if you will, all the time. But it is my ABH and Jackie Aina palette. Seriously, one of the best palettes I've ever used. This is up there with my Urban Decay Born to Run palette, which I'm obsessed with and have been obsessed with for a very long time. It's there. It is with that one. I love this palette so much. So that again is one that I hope to pan at least half. I think I'm going to do better than that with this palette, so keep an eye out for our monthly updates. Then number 20, it may be number 21. I am classifying these both together, and it is my Rebel Rouge Labs, my Oracle palette, and my Losing My Religion palette. Now, am I losing my religion palette? Are these colors I'm going to use all the time? No. My plan is to completely go through Cherub Rock quickly. Because I absolutely love this. That's why I kind of paired it with my Oracle palette, but I plan on panning this shade. It's stunning. She needs to make it by itself or in a quad. Wink, wink. And then also my Rebel Rouge Labs Oracle palette, only because this is also getting old because I have used the shit out of it. And a lot of the shades already are almost at pan. So I definitely intend on using this until pan. Like this one is very much almost gone. This one is, I'm getting down to pan. I don't really use this one a whole lot, so I'm not going to focus on that. And then all of these I do use. So that is my 20 and 20. I am very excited. I'm hoping that at the end of this year, I can look back and really be proud of this because, again, I'm really trying to, first and foremost, use up what I have. I don't want things to go bad and get rancid, have to throw things away because we spend a lot of money on our makeup, on our beauty products. But then also, I need to clear out space. I also want to use things that I just really, really love, and I want to start wearing makeup every day again. I know that sounds really crazy, but makeup is something for me up until probably about 1.5 to 2 years ago. I wore makeup all the time, not because I didn't feel beautiful, I feel amazing without makeup. Y'all know this. I rarely film with makeup on my face. Okay, let's be real. But it just brightens up my mood. It brightens up my day. And when I feel like I look good, I feel better instantly. You know what I mean? It's kind of like this whole, mind game that we play, but it works. It really does work. And then I also have a few, like I said at the beginning of the video, a few honorable mentions because I received my package from Little Miss Nat here on YouTube. She's going to be linked below as well. I would love for you guys to check her out as well. But I won her giveaway and she sent me these. I'm so excited. So we're also going to work towards having these be our honorable mentions and really work through these. So it is the new Fenty Beauty Snap Shadow. This is the one Cadet number 7. I'm so mother effing excited for this. You guys have no idea. I also got from her the Too Faced Hot Buttered Rum. Also super effing excited. Like, hello, up my alley. She knows me. She knows me. Nat, I got you, girl. And then complete mother effing surprise, the Pat McGrath Labs, the Eye Ecstasy Sublime eyeshadow palette. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. So I plan on painting this as well. And that is it. If that was slightly more than 20, I do apologize. I think it's 20. It might be 21. But that is kind of my top of the list. And what I plan on doing is clearing out this top drawer over here, which is normally my favorite palettes, my everyday palettes. And all of these products, which is going to make filming and doing my makeup very easy now, every single one of these products from my 20 and 20 is going in this top drawer. That way there are no excuses. I don't have to fidget and fumble with everything and go through different drawers. And unless I'm literally doing a different type of filming for a challenge, for a specific look or first impressions type thing, I'm sticking to that top drawer. So I hope you guys will join me on this adventure this year. Thank you to so many of you that I watched that are panners, phenomenal panners, you guys inspire me. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I will, of course, do an update in approximately a month. I will do updates every single month. And then, of course, if I'm kind of flying through product, I will update you guys kind of as I go through them. So thank you, beauties. Thank you, KAILEE, and to the rest of you beauties for being such wonderful inspirations to me. If you like this video at all, I would love if you would subscribe and be part of my beauty family. I'd love to have you here. Also, if you have any ideas for videos, please let me know. I do like to, try new things, and I appreciate you guys so much. Be your own best beautiful. Bye, beauties. All right, beauties, I'm done. I forgot to mention those 2 little oils I was talking about. This is my Clarins oil. It's about half gone, and also my TPSY little oil, or lip gloss, lip oil, whatever that we got from Ipsy. I plan on also going through both of these. Again, with lippies and other types of products, brow products, etc., I will update when I do my monthly updates. So, all right, love you again, beauties. Bye.